So we're getting a tow home. Our engine does not want to cooperate. Poor thing. Probably sat too long, got junk in its carburetors.
Go catch the storm within your broken bones and be wild, 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 wild.
So we get a tow home. Great big thanks to Brandy and Michael. Our poor engine died on the way home, so following the advice of more knowledgeable repair people than I replaced everything to do with the fuel system. All the fuel filters, spark plugs, just everything that I could think of besides the main tank itself. That I emptied completely and drained and washed out the bottom, or scrubbed the bottom actually, not washed it out. And still, no matter what I tried, I could not get this engine to work.
The night I celebrate for you.
Is that
Where's
oil?
my second voice?
Yep.
Sing.
What are you doing with the oil?
I am lubricating the gaskets.
Oh my goodness. I'm very happy I have a second voice, baby.
Okay.
We're gonna sing after Daddy Beat You, baby, okay? Huh? Okay?
So what are those supposed to do?
This keeps the water from getting, separates the gas and the water.
Oh.
Come over here.
We got a new one because the other one was
Go back a little bit.
bad. So the other one was bad?
That's the oil. I mean, the gas was bad.
So why did we have to order another one?
Shoot.
What?
Singing baby.
Kiwi.
Run. Tonight I'm celebrate for you.
It looks hard work.
It's shy my second. What is that?
We're
Second.
going the wrong way.
Probably.
So what Michael say?
I didn't get Michael, I talked with Lance.
Hmm?
Okay.
Where's Michael? Isn't there?
Let's go back a little bit.
Is Michael over there?
Yeah.
Then why didn't you go talk to him?
He's in the bathroom.
Tonight.
So funny.
Okay. Let me have the white
Where is it?
right there.
You done beat you?
Where? I can't see any.
Tonight.
Okay, let me see the group.
Here.
Is it still going? Okay, so I have now replaced my fuel water separator, replaced my spark plugs, 1, 2, and hidden in there 3, changed the oil before the problem went bad, and installed a new fuel filter inside here. Here, son, come record me messing with this fuel filter.
Okay, I didn't know how to do
Don't
it.
turn it off. Just come over here and hey.
Thanks. You didn't get it. This engine looks pretty.
Yes.
I didn't know it's gonna
newer. Well, it's a 2014, I learned, but it's barely been run.
be. Yeah.
So
That's why it's making weird noises and didn't act well. Because it hasn't been run. Past. It looks brand new though. But actually, it's from 2014 when I was 4 years old. Hint, hint.
make sure all those are plugged in. None of these fixes worked, and after a while I let a much more experienced mechanic
Drop
work
yourself.
on it. He got a separate fuel cell and attached it directly to the engine, and again it would only start and run for a few seconds, then bog down. The person that we sold it to was having trouble with it also. I sold it, I almost gave it away because I knew it wasn't working well, and I put that in the listing that I put on Craigslist, that it was basically just parts. Whoever had installed this engine, I don't think it was new, and they had made a lot of modifications that neither I nor the two more experienced mechanics understood. The person who bought it wanted to get the number of the person who originally bought this engine and installed it, and I endeavored to make that happen. I never found out if he got the full answers, but whatever was wrong with this engine, it was way beyond my ability to deal with.
Where did you got all those two in a set? Let's just bleep that out. Like bleep.
Huh?
Ouch!
Yep, everybody does that.
There's a fish you can get back on the fish.
Where do you even see that? Right there, yeah. I see it. Wrong size?
That's the right size. Here, record this R12.
Is he even pumping any gas? The problem is when we did that, we couldn't even do that. We couldn't even like punch it all together. Oh man, are you sure? Another shot? gonna be a singer.
While I'm singing, baby, his eyes is looking on me and his mouth is moving on me. I give the microphone to him, he's trying to sing. Oh my god. So cute. I have a partner in front. Just think over that the jet
I can't.
I need the gas.
The gas where? Should I shut this?
To hit that one.
Daddy,
No, no.
should I cut?
Yeah, just step over there and film me.
Do you know what to do?
No, sort of. Positive.
We need the pack. I don't know if we're going tonight.
We're not going tonight. No.
Toward this.
Yeah. Then we got a generator.
Hey, get out of there. Move.
It's dropping.
It's going right through, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the wind.
Okay, well I discovered the problem.
What's the problem?
He didn't put it up
Why
too
it
tight.
wasn't
Pumping?
pumping. Okay, now it shouldn't go through. You going through now?
No.
There, it's full already.
It's not full. Barely. Smells weird.
Now it's full of fuel.
Now it's full of fuel.
Go around that side so you don't step in the gas. Was I going this way or the other way?
That way. Clockwise. Or counterclockwise. Clockwise or counterclockwise? I don't know.
So
which
very happy that I was able to do all these minor
one. Clockwise
repairs.
probably.
The problem was, again, too elusive for me or the mechanics that I had around me. So we had to
Counterclockwise.
pause and go back to Kentucky. Our house, I think we had 3 or 4 closing dates. Every time we were set to close, something happened. It was just a real pain. And so I had to keep going back and forth to Florida. I racked up several thousand miles on my vehicle.
Tired?
My back hurts.
Then I'll do it. I don't even know how to do it. You could just tell me. Well, I'll probably just mess it up. So that's a bad idea. Probably. I guess.
I need to get a captain's log and record all this stuff, the dates, the filters, the spark plugs.
What? Captain's vlog?
Yes.
Guys, good morning. And today, yesterday, my husband going to Florida, and me and my son is stay here at house on Kentucky, so I can clean because my husband just going to prepare the boat and transfer to the other marina where I'm going to work. So now I'm cleaning the house because we're living on 17 and it's very mess, guys. So here I will show you, but I'm sorry for people who eating in there. And so it's really disaster, guys. Like it's not a house, like it's garbage. But mostly I get already everything, so here I will show you guys.
So I just drove 1,000 miles to get here to the boat because we're on an impossible deadline. My wife is supposed to start on about the 20th. We close on the house on the 17th. That gives us enough time to get down here from there, but our boat is a couple days drive around Florida, on the west central side of Florida, and we got to go to the Titusville area. And the engine's working, but not well. It keeps dying on us. So family agreement is replace it, but it's very complex and it's not working. Needs to be repaired. But if I repair it and then I get halfway to Titusville and it breaks down, I'm kind of screwed because I'm on such a tight deadline. I've got 10 days to do this. A lot of work, no time. So first thing is remove this engine. So removing the fuel line, very simple. Removing those lines, quite a bit more difficult. Looks like I might have to remove that piece there, to remove those cables. It might be very hard to do the linkages. If it's too hard, I might have to go with fixing the engine instead of tearing it apart. But for now, I'm going to use this to document all the steps I go through, so I'll know how to put it back together later. So I took those two linkages off there and it came apart. Now I've got to figure out how to get this off. Well, I got it out, but I've just about destroyed this whole thing. I had to take, I don't even know what all came apart as I was doing this. It's going to take an electrician to fix this all back together. This is just beyond ridiculous. I didn't realize it at the time, but I was absolutely correct. The Suzuki model was really beyond ridiculous. The Honda was so much easier to put together than it was to take the Suzuki apart. So we sold the engine. Quite a bit to get like the tach and the steering mechanism out. Still got to get these wires through the firewall there, or whatever you call the back there, and he'll come back for those. Sold it very cheaply because the engine, well, you'll see probably before this and the other videos where it's bogging down. It starts up every time but keeps bogging down, so I sold it real cheap. Hopefully he can get it working good. And now we have to go to Titusville to get so we have to go to Titusville, Merritt Island area to be able to pick up, well, sign the contract for staying there and hopefully pick up a Honda engine to power this thing. Okay, more later. I never knew that traveling by water required so much traveling by land. To buy a new engine, we have to drive from La Belle, which is by Lake Okeechobee, up to Melbourne to buy the engine that we'll pick up in Fort Pierce, and then to Merritt Island to sign our contract, so my wife could be happy we have electric on our boat as we stay there. So a lot of travel, at least. What I was trying to say is at least I have nice blue skies to travel in. Very thankful. Love Florida, these deep blue skies. Putting the console back together temporarily. Had to remove this to get the RPM meter and the controller out that goes right there. Speed. Back together temporarily until I get the engine on Wednesday. A lot of work. I need to put this back together. Maybe I can just set this on. Put 1 or 2 screws. Hold this. Let's see, is this how this went?
I forgot. I think so. I mean, my boys are kind of weird.
Okay, where did I put? Look in the, hand me the blue bucket. Let me see if I put those in there. Or did I put those in the top here? Hold on, I might have put those in the top here. I did. So
Can I just screw it in?
I just need like one to hold this
Okay.
on here so it doesn't pop off.
Can I
Hard to
screw
do
it
everything while you're holding the camera, surprisingly.
in? Can I screw it in?
Okay, so that's that for now.